Hey kids, check this out. I just got back from San Diego. I performed at a sold-out show at a venue called Mic Drop Comedy. It was freaking incredible. Probably the best night of my life. I loved meeting you guys more than anything in the world. Loved hearing your stories, hugging you, laughing with you, singing for you, standing up for you. What? Doing stand-up for you. Which brings me to my next point, that a couple cities on the Just Okay tour are almost sold out. So please get your tickets while you can, because I really want to meet you guys. There are a couple cities though that are like not even close to that, like LA, Brooklyn. Where are you guys? I feel like you're like not coming. Other cities are approaching the line, so get your tickets at x1entertainment.com/Jaime French. Bring your kids. You do not need a sitter. All shows for this are all ages. Should you decide you want to do a super VIP ticket, we will be able to hang out before the show. You get merch, early access into the venue, all kinds of perks. Anyway, let's get into the video. I love you guys. See you there. Be there or be a circle. You know what I mean? That's what I always say.
Welcome to the show.
Hey kids. So recently I was being chronically online as usual, and YouTube recommended a video to me by a creator named August the Duck. I've seen August the Duck stuff many a times. He's very he's very on top of what's happening, you know, possibly even more chronically online than me. So this video comes up on my feed entitled "The Biggest Attention Seeker on TikTok." And I was like, that face/hat looks familiar. So I click on his video, and right off the bat, I was just like, no, not watching this. I was extremely put off by this woman that he's talking about's behavior.
Mikey yacht at AT&T, where everybody knows I have a pee-pee.
Well, guys, I'm not looking forward to this one.
I'm not looking forward to this one either. So again, I almost clicked off. I'm like, I cannot handle another TikToker who behaves like a... like that, you know? But I couldn't shake this feeling that I knew this girl or something. So all of a sudden I hear August say this creator's TikTok handle, which is Amber Unavailable. And all of a sudden, these neurons just start firing in my brain. A memory. A distant memory from December of 2023, when I got an email from Amber Unavailable. We actually chatted back and forth a little bit. I am going to get into these emails. I'm going to get into these emails in a minute, but I vividly remember it. In fact, when I told Nick the story, he was like, wait, I remember you telling me about this. I thought she seemed super nice, and I had no earthly idea who I was talking to.
I Power Ranger pooped!
So we're going to talk about Amber and all her crazy, wild, pants-dropping shenanigans, but we do have a quick word from an incredible sponsor that I'm very excited to talk to you guys about today.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Friends, it's my absolute favorite time of year, which is fall, but the only thing I don't like about fall is that everything becomes dry. You know, hair, skin, leaves, rivers, streams, the climate. Did I mention skin? I am physically the driest human being that has ever lived or walked or breathed on planet Earth. So it is essential to me that I use a moisturizer that is incredibly moisturizing, and it's also very important to me that that moisturizer have high quality, good ingredients, which is why I have recently fallen in absolute love with the Halo Honey Moisturizer from Pharmacy Beauty. Pharmacy with an F, because they have farm fresh ingredients in their products. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever heard? Stop it right now. Oh my gosh, this moisturizer is a game changer. This moisturizer has actual honey in it that is sourced from a family-operated bee farm. Are you kidding me? It's right here in the US, it's in California, and everybody and their brother knows that honey is extremely good for you, very soothing and healing to the skin, and they combine it with ceramides in this moisturizer, which instantly hydrates you, locks the moisture in, gives you this beautiful, dewy look. As I mentioned before, Pharmacy has rich fresh ingredients in their products, and all of their results are clinically proven. Which, if you don't know what that means, clinically proven means evidence has been derived from clinical trials or studies conducted with human participants, meaning this stuff works. And I can attest to that also. This stuff is somehow so rich yet so lightweight. It's the craziest formula I've ever felt. I also love, oh my gosh, the honey lip balm. It's on my lips right now. Literally everything. So friends, this crispy dry season, drench your skin in honey hydration. Visit pharmacybeauty.com and use the code Jaime when you're checking out for 20% off your order. That's actually amazing. Again, friends, that is 20% off your order at pharmacybeauty.com. FARMACY beauty.com, and use code Jaime when you're checking out. Thank you so much, Pharmacy Beauty, for sponsoring today's video and keeping my face glowy and hydrated. And now back to the show. So Amber Unavailable is a problematic TikToker. That's the internet's words, not mine. And she seems to be leading like the cringe/rage bait movement. She basically makes TikToks and live streams where she is just acting up in public. She pulls her pants down in front of passersby. She says gross stuff. She like puts melons under her shirt to make them look like burbs. Puts eggplants in her pants to make it look like a wiener. She's just like an overall disruptive nuisance, if you will, to everyday folks, you know, folks like you and me who don't know what a gyat is.
Sticking my gyat at these Asians.
She holds shoppers hostage to her pranks, and most of her pranks involve potty humor. I'm all for potty humor, but I don't necessarily blast it out in public, you know what I mean, and like pretend to poop in the grocery store. She sings a lot of songs. She like rubs fruits and veggies on herself. I feel like you get the point here. She's also giving vegans an even worse reputation somehow, because she kind of has like a vegan teacher-esque type of vibe. She'll go into restaurants and like protest, you know, because they serve animal products and stuff, but the protests don't really seem to be legit. It's not like this passionate love for animals and all this stuff. She just yells weird stuff.
Amber has an Amos.
It is extremely mind-numbing and very, very stupid. So imagine my surprise delving into her TikTok and seeing this behavior after having spoken to her 8 months ago, or however many months it was, and thinking she was just this super fun, clever creator who had figured out how to make 10,000 doll hairs a week. Or at least that's how much she was making when she messaged me. $10,000 a week for pulling her pants down at Walmart. So I'm gonna read these emails, and I just want to add, she did email me because she wanted me to make a video about her. The subject of her first email is, I am one of those weirdos on TikTok. And in the second email she sent, she was like, you have my permission to show everything. So normally I wouldn't share personal emails, but this is literally like what she wanted me to do. All publicity is good publicity, right? First email says,
Hi Jaime, so I know in the past you've done videos about TikTok Live and what an odd place it is, so I wanted to reach out to you because I think you'd be really interested in how much money is being made by creators that are doing these ridiculously cringy TikTok Lives. I don't think that's something you ever specifically talked about. For example, I do a vegan live stream where I just pretend to be vegan and yell at people for eating meat.
Oh, so she's not really a vegan? Oh, that's interesting. A parody of the vegan teacher, if you will. Oh, it's a parody. Okay.
And I've been making 10 grand a week solely from TikTok Live for the past 7 months, which is when I started going live. The live stream I do is absolutely absurd. I'm in no way someone who's famous. Like I said, just started doing TikTok itself 9 months ago and then began going live 7 months ago. I go live once at 3:30 p.m. until 5 p.m., then again from 8 p.m. until 9 p.m. 10 grand a week, working 3.5 hours a day. It's absolutely insane. I've been able to make an amazing living solely from TikTok Live before ever being eligible for monetization on YouTube, just by acting a fool. If you'd ever like to chat, please let me know.
Oh my gosh. Okay. A lot to unpack here. So when she said she yelled at people, I fully and wholeheartedly believed that she meant she was yelling at like the viewer, like the people on the live stream. Never dreamed that meant she went and bothered people in public. That was not even on the peripherals of my mind. So I responded. I always respond if I get the email from my manager from you guys. I don't always get them. But if I get them, I respond.
So I wrote back and said, hi, dang girl, that's freaking awesome. My manager keeps telling me to do TikTok Live and I never have time. Is it ad revenue or gifts from viewers? Like, where does the money actually come from? It's so funny because last year when I made the TikTok Live is problematic video, it was actually supposed to be called TikTok Live is weird. I was gonna make fun of people, but what I saw, the video took a turn. I also felt kind of bad screen recording people without their knowledge.
Yeah, that was true. I was like out to make a comedic video about TikTok Live and all the insane stuff I saw on there. But then of course, when I saw people live streaming from prison and talking to children, I was like, okay, this has to be a serious video. And yes, I was super concerned about screen recording people, and then over time everybody started doing it, and TikTok Live creators were like, yeah, we want the attention, so I should have just done it and not spent 6 weeks getting people's permission to put them in my video. Anyway.
So I close out the email with, anyway, thank you so much for this video idea. I will absolutely explore it. It would be cool to find more creators willing to disclose their earnings like you did, but I'm sure most people aren't transparent. Also, what's your TikTok handle?
My response was genuine. I really thought it was an interesting topic. 10 grand a week, who would not be interested in that? It was interesting too that she said she got that before ever being monetized on YouTube. Like, I know it's really hard to get monetized on YouTube. It takes forever. I'm kind of kicking myself right now actually for never making one single TikTok Live video. Shows where my priorities are. So anyway, she responded to me again.
It's funny, now that you said it in your email, I remember in your video you genuinely feeling bad about screen recording people during their live streams. Just for future reference, you have my permission if you ever want to clip me acting a fool. I'm a genuine weirdo on TikTok. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Just search Amber Unavailable. Half my videos are parody music. The other half are me as the vegan master. You'll know which ones are which. To answer your question, there's no ad revenue on TikTok Live. All money comes from gifters.
I mean, 10,000 doll hairs a week, which is about 40 grand a month, which is like $480,000 a year. Oh my God. Incredible. And yet, truly sad. Even knowing what I know now, nothing about this email indicated to me that she was harassing people or bothering people in public and at their jobs.
Yeah, I'm done. I was just making a video.
And like exposing herself and just being overall gross. You know what I mean? I never got that vibe at all. She seems quite level-headed. Maybe she is. I think we're bamboozled here. And especially hearing that all of her money is like from people gifting her. So to me, I'm thinking if people are sending you that much money, you must be doing something wonderful. Right? Now, I feel weird because she was nice to me and she complimented me. I'm not exactly doing the same thing in return here. And I don't want to be like mean or insulting. That's not my vibe. But Amber, what are you doing? What do you expect from me after seeing your content? Look at this.
Sticking my yacht at these Asians. Sometimes my pee-pee looks like a raisin. TMI?
What are you doing?
Sticking my yacht at NYPD. I wonder if they know I have a cow pee-pee. Moo.
I love the cop in the background that's like, Jim, we got another TikToker. This is what confuses me. I totally get that it's a good moneymaker and, you know, get your bag, girl. But is this really what you want to be known for? Is this what you want your kids to see? And your kids' kids? Your kids' kids?
Is this where you want to be when Jesus comes back?
The reason I'm asking is because some of her more popular TikToks are, like she said, music parodies, like rap and whatnot. I didn't pay that much attention to the lyrics. There's a lot of them. I'm not gonna like listen to all of them, but it does seem like she has like the ability to make music, write lyrics. She's also extremely beautiful, which unfortunately, the world we live in, that does get you somewhere. I guess what I'm getting at is I feel like everybody, including Amber here, deserves better than this.
Sticking my yacht out at Journey's. It's been 3 whole days since I got herpes.
What is a guillot? I'm so afraid to Google it. I don't think I want to know. She says it constantly in every video.
Yacht, 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 yacht.
Stop it. Get some help.
So I forgot to respond to Amber. I didn't mean to not respond because I was interested in this topic, like I said. But then 2 months later in February, she emailed me again and I completely missed it, didn't see it at all. And now in hindsight, I'm like, okay, I should have read this email. So February 26th of this year, she says,
By the way, last time I emailed you, it was kind of hard to predict when I did my class field trips, like when I go out in public and sing my vegan songs and act like a fool. But now I do them every Friday and Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Yesterday, for the first time, I actually got detained by the police in front of 3,000 people on live because the cop told me to pull my pants up. I was sagging with boxer shorts on and I wouldn't do it.
Were you sagging, Amber? Were you sagging or were you full frontal pants around your ankles? Because that's what you're doing in all your other TikToks.
Your shallow howl video, by the way,
Absolute perfection. Well, thank you, Amber. That's so weird. It's so weird that she complimented me and I'm like trashing her. So I guess I should have known, but I didn't. So apparently this story goes even a little bit deeper. There are some other creators who have come out saying that Amber Unavailable is fake. I don't know what that means. Maybe because she's not really a vegan, but like clearly this isn't a real personality. This is a character. Some people are saying that she is borderline abusive. There is a heckload of Reddit posts about Amber Unavailable. There's a lot of creators who have been like featured on Reddit. Like in the TikTok gossip subreddit, a lot of people complain about Amber Unavailable. They show shady things that she's done, shady shenanigans. And some of them were legit. Like this post right here, somebody shared a screenshot from Amber Unavailable's TikTok where I guess she had gone into a business to like do her poop routine or whatever it is. She got kicked out, and then it says she encouraged her viewers to leave reviews on multiple websites, making phone calls, attacking the business, etc. So like she's doing some pretty shady stuff, like in addition to the poop thing. Also, this Reddit post says Amber unavailable / unacceptable is a POS. She's making fun of the indigenous community now. This is not mental illness. This is a poop person doing anything for attention. I couldn't really find the actual evidence of what they were referring to, but so I don't know. I don't know if it's true or if this is alleged. I don't know. Don't quote me. Never ever quote me. Some people come to her defense. She does have fans. In fact, one of the fans that you're going to see is probably the most insane person on the internet. And yes, that means more insane than Amber, but hold on a minute. This comment says, Amber's a nice person. Stop hating and leave her alone. I'm so sick of seeing all this drama and posts about her. Get a freaking life. Leave her alone. She isn't hurting anyone. Just block her. Blah, 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 blah. However, I mean, she's maybe not physically hurting anybody, but people could be losing business over these things that she's doing in public. You know what I mean? If she comes sticking her guillot at me when I'm at Chipotle getting my burrito bowl, I'm out. I'm at the grocery store and she puts my melons that I want to buy into her boobies. Gone. Goodbye, Walmart. This Reddit post really freaked me out. I don't quite understand what I'm reading. One of the second comments right here says she also had an account trying to find online predators, but she got so obsessed with getting gifts and thanking gifters that she would forget to keep the convo going with the predator and they'd leave the chat. She sucks. What? I'm not going to keep reading Reddit comments, okay, don't worry, but this one also intrigued me. This one here that says, I've known Amber personally for a few years now. She is super sweet, down to earth, and smart. All of this is a bizarro act. She started with the parody songs and it evolved into this. Why? I don't know, but it appeals to some corner of TikTok, but this is definitely a character she puts on. And the reason is also obvious. The reason is clearly for money and attention. That's what most people are motivated by. But like hearing officially that she's down to earth and smart, it's like, then why not use your down to earthness and smartness to earn money in a more respectable way? However, look, there are people who could say the same thing about me. You know, I've done weird stuff on the internet. But I don't poop in public. Okay, this is the fan right here on this Reddit post that you absolutely have to see. It's called, I spent $100,000 on Amber unavailable. Look at how unhinged this is.
Hello, Megan here. I've been off TikTok for a little over a week and I have come back and I have realized quite a few things about a certain creator that needs to be said. Everybody knows Amber Unavailable. If you follow me, you definitely know her. You probably have followed me from her account, or I have probably followed you from her account. Everybody knows who I'm talking about. And I am ready for the people that follow me to send this to her so I can get backlash. I am so ready for it, but I don't care. It's about time somebody says what she's actually doing and how she's manipulating people. Back 5 months ago when I first joined in Amber's live, I would fill up her live goal, her little furry goal, and I became her little furry. I even got an award for the biggest furry. But before I ever sent any money, she never acknowledged me. The minute that I sent money though, that's when she started. She doesn't acknowledge anybody unless you send money. She is money hungry. A little less than a month ago, another person came in and took my furry goal reward in 1 month, where I sent it all of those gifts for a total of 5 months. How does someone take my reward in 1 month that I got in 5 months? There's no way. Amber has been arrested for money. Amber has been in stores acting like a hooligan, being kicked out for money. Amber has done some of the most f***ed up things for money. There will be times where she will have her dogs lick and suck the inside of her mouth just for money. How disgusting is that? Amber is so money hungry that she doesn't spend the money she gets. She wears the same clothes every day. She doesn't shower. She'll go to the bathroom on live, and she doesn't even wash her hands. She is one of the grossest people I've ever met. I'm fully aware that I have sent Amber money. I have sent her a total of $100,000. And I know that because I logged every bit that I have sent. I went through my bank statements, and I logged down everything that I sent to her. $100,000. Went into her.
$100,000 went into her. There's probably a better way to word that.
Giggity, 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 giggity. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
I came back and and it's like I never even sent that money to begin with. All in all, I found out all this on my own. You probably could too if you actually sat down and looked at the whole thing, looked at the person she was. She's not any different than any other live creator out there looking for money. She's not your friend. She wants your money, and that's all it is to her, is just money. So to everybody out there who's gonna send this to Amber, I am so happy for you to do that. I can't wait. I hope that you don't fall into the same trap that I do, and hopefully I can help the people out before they even start sending money.
Whoa. A lot to unpack here. First of all, this girl looks like her name is Peg Leg Stanky Meg. Peg Leg Stanky Meg, you seem to be a little bit, what's the word? Stupid. You're a little bit stupid. I'm just kidding. But seriously, is it really Amber Available's fault that you chose to send her $100,000? First of all, how does she have $100,000 to just give to a creator she likes on TikTok? This girl's 2 years old. You're 2 years old. 2 years old. You're 2 years old. Yeah, 2 years old. What does this mean? I don't understand. I don't understand all the furry stuff, you know? Top comment says she's really upset about the furry award. I guess if you like give a TikTok creator a lot of gifts, you get like a badge. I have something similar on Facebook where like people who interact with my page the most get a top fan badge. I don't take money from them or anything, but they just get a badge for like interacting with my page. So that's kind of what this is sounding like, is she gave so much money that she got the furry award and then she had to take a mental health break and someone else came along and got the award and she's upset. And she's like, Amber doesn't want to be your friend, she just wants your money. Duh. I hope this was a learning experience for you, Peg Leg Meg. $100,000, the amount of good you could have done in the world with $100,000, but you gave it to a lady for making melon boobies. Tisk, 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 tisk. So in short, according to like Reddit and other creators, she's not the most liked TikTok creator I've ever seen. On the flip side though, if people are literally giving her $10,000 a week, then obviously there are people who like this. And here I thought that all of her fans were probably like old geezers, like 75 years old, rubbing their belly buttons, saying, yeah girl, put the melons in your bra one more time. You know what I mean? But no, it's 20-year-old women who have $100,000 lying around. I'm in the wrong business. Well, friends, the moral of today's story is that Miss Amber Unavailable here, like many other TikTokers, I think is lacking a little bit of self-respect. In my opinion. I think we could all use a little bit more of that. Who couldn't use a little bit more self-respect? You know what I mean? So that is all for me today. Come see me on tour. I promise I will not pull my pants down on stage. Or will I? I'm just kidding. I totally would never do that. Ew, bye!